Hey guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey, back with another video. I just wanted to do a quick little chit chat video with you guys. Just really focus on the topic of why one should be grateful for both the seen and unseen when it comes to just our everyday existence in general. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. I feel that one should truly be grateful for both the seen and unseen. Part of the reason is because you should just simply be grateful for it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. And again, it all truly depends on how one perceives it. It's all about perception. And really just how you take these lessons and these experiences and apply it going forward is really what it boils down to. So the reason I'm talking about this, because even thinking about the many blessings that I've encountered in terms of those that I've expected to come in, as well as the ones that I did not see coming, just because of good deeds that I may have done in terms of my existence. I think that goes to say that whether it be what you've actually foreseen to come in and what you may have not seen to come in, is something truly to be thankful and grateful for. Even for the scenarios where things didn't turn out as I might have panned it out to be. So for instance, like let's say you end up getting a flat tire as a general example, or let's say, I think I used this in another video, like maybe you were waiting for something to come in the mail and it hasn't arrived that day or the next day. Those little things could be considered like little roadblocks, if you will, but again, it's all about perception here. So you just have to be able to take it for what it is and just look at the bright side in the situation at hand. I know during those times when I encountered scenarios such as like getting a flat tire or, whatever the case may be, or let's say you ended up in a car crash, something that could have been pretty detrimental, to take that as, wow, that was a pretty tough scenario to be in, that's one thing. But to know that you walked away from it, or in the case of the tire, you were able to get a spare put on or get a new tire put on the same day, depending on your circumstances. That's the upside in that. So again, it's really all about how you perceive and how you choose to move forward in the process itself. Even when it comes down to the work environment that you're in, let's talk about that. Like, let's say you may work around people who, have good intentions when it comes to dealing with you, and then there may be some that don't. There may be a reason behind that. The way I look at it, whenever you go into a different environment, you're gonna always end up seeing different faces, but you're gonna always come across the same personality types. It's just how the cookie crumbles. But the key factor in all of this is, how are you gonna seize the moment? How are you gonna handle those type of scenarios when you're encountering those individuals? The good ones and the not so great ones. I know for me, of course, being in the corporate space for as long as I have been, I encounter this quite often. My mom used to always have this saying, and I'm paraphrasing here, but she used to always say something along the lines of, you're gonna always run across the same types of individuals. The only thing that changes is the face and the name. I remember when she initially said it, I didn't quite understand it then. But as I progressed onward in my professional career, I began to realize, like, wow, she was truly right about that. So I take those scenarios as, I wouldn't say challenges. I would say more of a journey within itself. How am I going to excel and move beyond those hiccups, those situations with those individuals, especially the ones that don't have good intentions, because they may feel that you're a threat to what they're doing. They may feel like you might try to outshine them. That too. They feel that you may be the one to cause a bit of a change, because even though the environment may be a toxic one, they may feel that you coming in may change that experience. And they feel that, why try to fix something that's not broken? Again, it's all about perception, because to them it may be viewed as not broken, but to anyone who's coming in for the first time, or to anyone who may be looking from the outside in, they will see that this is just a complete fiasco. I say all that to say you have to know how to move around, how to maneuver in those type of scenarios. So you can't let that dim your light, if you will. You have to learn how to adapt to it and just make it happen. And when I say make it happen, meaning continue to do what you signed up for. Don't let it throw you off. You know, at the end of the day, they're going to get tired. As I mentioned in another video, they're going to get tired. When we talk about like the haters, or the ones that feel like you're a threat to them and to their environment, you know, they feel that you're coming in to shake up their establishment, when in all actuality, you're probably the one that is that change that's needed within their establishment to keep getting these notifications. I think I'm hitting onto something here. What was I saying? Yeah, that you may end up being that individual that may be the change that's needed to shake up that establishment, just so things could get back into order. Because one thing's for sure, you can't take everything for face value. So whenever you even go into a new environment, whether it may be a new church, a new place of work, a new living environment, as an example, you know, it may look all pretty and glossy on the outside, but as time progresses onward, certain layers start to peel back and you start to really see what's going on. And use that as your guiding tool to know in what way can you make an impact. I keep getting messages, you guys, sorry. In what way can you make an impact? I keep getting distracted, sorry. In what way can you make an impact to be that change? And when I say that change for the better, for that establishment. And that is all for this video. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I've been noticing an uptick on my other pages as well as on here. Definitely wanted to say hi to the newcomers. I do see you. And yeah, I just like to really hear you guys' thoughts. As always, leave comments in the comment section below or contact me on my other social media platforms. That's completely fine. I have been keeping my eyes peeled for, sorry guys. I've been keeping my eyes peeled for any of those WhatsApp comments that pop up. I haven't been seeing many of them lately, which is a good thing. I hope it continues to stay at bay. But with that being said, you know, you definitely reach out to me on the other platforms if that's more comfortable. Email works just as well. Consultations are still open if you are interested, because we're now going into a new week. And I believe I have quite a few spots that are still available. I don't believe for tomorrow being Monday in this case, for those who, and also, I definitely want to say, with this being Sunday, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I want to definitely point that out as well. But to go back to the consultations, I believe tomorrow I'm pretty booked, but for the remaining days of the week, up until Friday, I believe I still have several more spots that are still open. Again, if it is something that's of interest of you, take advantage of it. But with that being said, again, I'm definitely sending you guys with love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.